I will trust in the Lord. I will trust in the Lord until I this song's been in my spirit because my text I'm reading today is on trust. Okay? Trust. They're going to come from Proverbs 3, verse 5 through 6. Proverbs 3, verse 5 through 6. Once you get to say amen, please. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Take a seat, please. The last time we met, I talked to you about prayer and the power of prayer. I said prayer is how we get in touch with God, how we communicate with him. It's how we ask our petitions of him to work in our lives. But through my study, I found you cannot pray without having trust in God. We are trusting he hears and will answer our prayers. Trust, that's a powerful word, church. The definition of trust is reliance on the integrity, strength, ability, surety of a person or thing, confidence, expectation of something, hope. Trust is hope. Hoping your petitions, our petitions, will be answered by God. And that's why faith kicks in. Believing he hears us and will provide for us. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him. He will make your path straight. This tells me we are not depending upon ourselves. We live in a world where trust must be earned and seems to be in a short supply. But Solomon, who wrote the book of Proverbs, knew that trust is exactly what we must exactly do in trust. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not your understanding, as he said. Most of us have faced disappointments in our lives, which have taught us that we can only depend upon ourselves. But living the life God has called us means unlearning that lesson. Instead, we are meant to rest in God's understanding. Some of us have said, I don't need nobody. I can do it by myself. Well, maybe sometimes you can, but often we do need someone. And when we do not lean on God, we often miss our blessings or find ourselves in deeper trouble. We may know in our minds that he possesses all wisdom, but sometimes trusting him completely can be tough. So each day we must constantly lay aside our own plans and expectations and surrender to his plans. But how do we trust God like that? Surrender to God begins with our lips and our thoughts, crying out to him. A committed prayer life. All of us need that. In all our ways, acknowledge him. He will make our path straight. This is where prayer comes in, church. When we pray, we admit that his ways are higher than ours. We show that we're leaving our troubles and burdens and dreams in his capable hands. In fact, the Bible promises that when we reach out to him, he hears us. I've been needing a truck for a good while. My truck I had for 14 years had 406,088 miles on it. And every 3 or 4 months I had to put about $400 or $500 in it to get work done to it. So I said I need a truck. My timing chain was going out, and I had to make arrangements to get to work. So I went to the car dealership, and the guy had put together a deal, and the payments were too high. It was almost $700. I said, man, this might be $1 million. I can't afford it. He's like, let's go home. Take home. We're going to work on tomorrow. This was last Sunday evening. When I got off work, I went back there. We're all doing work. I was praying. I said, God, I need transportation. I need a truck. I kept pouring my heart out to him. And this is what the guy said when I showed up. He said, man, the truck guy must have been smiling on you. I just smiled. He said, we got your payments off $200 off the original price. And I said, okay, I can handle that. And so, based on that, I was able to get a new truck. And I just praise God and thank God for that. Church, sometimes in the evening, morning, and noon, you may just have to cry out in desires to God, trusting Him to provide and meet all your needs. I know God's hearing my voice. He may not answer when I want Him, but He's always on time. Bishop talks about how he gets in his prayer closet early in the morning and pray, waiting on a word from God. And no doubt, God's heard him, but not always answered him or given the word that he's looking for. When we trust God, we got to turn our lives over to Him. So much in this world can clutter our relationship with God. 1 John 2:16 describes them as desires of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. In other words, our blessings can easily become our stumbling blocks when we think of them as what we deserve or what we need to be happy. Instead, life works best when we remember that true source of our blessings, God, and focus on the things that please Him. Do not be wise in your eyes. Fear the Lord and shun evil. Proverbs 3:7 states. Sometimes the only way to live the life God wants us to live is by separating ourselves from bad influences that keep dragging us down. That works at best when we start pursuing something else in their place. Flee the evil desires of youth and pursue righteousness, faith, love, and peace, along with those who call on the Lord out of a pure heart. Church, I'm not going to stand up here and say that it's an easy thing to do. It's not. Not at all. Fleeing from the evil desires that pull at us and spending more time crying out to God when you're faced with all the things in the world and media and TV and everything, it's difficult sometimes. But we must lean and trust on Him. And God promises to honor our commitment to Him when we shun evil, the desires of the flesh, the evil things that cause us to sin and go back and play with the devil. Flee those things. By doing so will bring health and wealth to your body and nourishment to your bones. When we pursue Him, we find life, abundant life. Running from evil and pursuing God does come natural to most of us. Instead, it means we have to make a serious change. That change is putting God first in our lives. Through God, good times or bad times, God should always be first. We are to trust Him. And the only way we can really do that is through His Word. His Word is truth. His Word is life. The more we are in the Bible, the more His Word is instilled in us, carved in our hearts, has become part of us, where we cannot live without it. It becomes an extension of our minds, body, and soul, will, and emotions, because we are meditating on it day and night. Solomon, David, Job, and the old prophets knew the importance of trusting God. The Proverbs, several verses in Proverbs, that you trust may be the Lord. I have made known to this day. Job said it, as though He slay me, yet will I trust Him. David, of all folks, knew about trusting. He said in the Psalms, trust in the Lord and do good, so shall you dwell in the land. Trust in Him at all times, you people, pour out your heart before Him. O Israel, trust you in the Lord. He is their help and their shield. Put not your trust in princes, nor in the Son of Man, in whom there is no salvation. Isaiah the prophet picked up by saying, behold, God is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid. Jeremiah said, blessed is the man that trusts in the Lord, whose trust is in the Lord. And then in the New Testament Romans, may the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in Him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit. And folks, that's the key. I found out. The Holy Spirit will guide us, lead us in all truth, protect us, teach us, remind us to trust Jesus. He will never leave us nor forsake us. And that is when I can stand up here and say, I will trust in the Lord. I will trust in the Lord. I will trust in the Lord until I die. I will trust in the Lord. Happy Mike. I will trust in the